Am I the jerk for not letting an elderly woman have my son's seat on the bus? Alright, so my son, 17, has weekly therapy appointments that I take him to. Unfortunately, my husband let our daughter borrow his car and then had an emergency at work, so he had to use my car, so my son and I had to take the bus. It wasn't ideal, but I'd rather the bus than miss an appointment. While it isn't my place to share why he goes to therapy, I will say that he often forgets to eat. I usually make sure he's fed, but due to the mess this morning, it slipped my mind. The bus wasn't too crowded, but all the seats were taken. My son wasn't doing too well, and I could tell he was feeling dizzy from the hunger and the bus. So the second someone got off their seat, I sat him down. I then tried to find a chocolate bar in my bag. While this is happening, I noticed an elderly woman and her adult daughter standing beside us. I didn't pay much attention until the daughter tapped me on the shoulder. She asked if my son could move so that her elderly mother could have a seat. I felt really bad, I really did, but my son wasn't doing great and standing would make it harder. I had found the chocolate and he was eating it slowly, but if he stood up right then, I can assure you he would have fainted. I apologized to her and explained that my son wasn't feeling well. She rolled her eyes at me and said that she saw him standing earlier and that he's a young, healthy teenage boy. He'll be fine. I apologized once again and told her that he wasn't feeling well and that if he was, then he himself would have offered her a seat. The daughter told me to look at her mother, and I admit, the poor woman looked really tired, but I couldn't. My son had started to lean against me, so I told the woman one last time that I was sorry and to ask someone else. I then heard them both whispering and calling me an entitled bee. And when we got off the bus, a woman that got off with us said that a teenage boy can handle standing more than an elderly woman can, and that she hopes someone treats me like that when I'm her age. My son was so out of it, I don't think he even noticed or cared, but I can't get this off my mind. A totally unrelated woman thought I was, along with the two. Edit. I wasn't sitting down and I did not have a seat. So tell me, am I the jerk? I don't think you're the jerk. Other people don't know what you and your son are going through, and it's totally uncalled for them to get angry at you when you already told them that your son isn't feeling well. You don't owe them an explanation, and you don't owe them that seat. And if that other woman that got off the bus with you was so concerned, she could have offered her seat for them. So no, I don't think you're the jerk.